prior to after, obviously. But now that I understand how difficult he is to deal with, there's no one else like him. You can't prepare for him, even at
his age,
even at an elder version of him.
Shit, it was pretty cool to see. And honestly, even with the majority draw, it's a win for Manny, because damn, if he can do that off a 3-year layoff at 46, that's pretty telling, for one, where the sport of boxing is when your world champ can't beat 46-year-old politician Manny.
Manny, you can't come out of retirement because this guy is so bad. Like, that fired him up a little bit, and then he goes in the ring and he does nothing. He goes in the ring and I thought it was an embarrassing performance from a 30-year-old champion.
Even at 46, Manny Pacquiao's comeback has fighters genuinely concerned. Sean Porter watched him train and compete against Mario Barrios and confidently said, "Pacquiao is still him. His speed, footwork, and intensity haven't faded. Despite his age, Manny continues to show the sharpness and aggression that made him legendary. And that's what worries potential opponents. The threat of Pacquiao dominating elite fighters remains very real."
What do you think about the overall matchup?
Everything, man. I watched him train like last week or the week before, and amazing to see him still move and bounce and do all the same things that he was doing in camp years ago when I was with him. So he's still locked in. He's still him, Crazy, but he is. You know what they say, man. The last thing to go is that power.
Chris Algieri, who once faced Manny in the ring, offers unique insight. According to him, Pacquiao is a rare fighter who doesn't follow the usual rules of aging. He's explosive, unpredictable, and incredibly difficult to prepare for. Even today, Algieri says Manny still brings physical and mental challenges that even the best struggle with. His performance against Barrios proved that, showing fast footwork, sharp combinations, and relentless energy. Though he didn't win on the cards, Manny looked like a man who still belongs at the top.
Prior to after, obviously. But now that I understand how difficult he is to deal with, there's no one else like him. You can't prepare for him, even at
his age,
even at an elder version of him.
Salt Papi, a popular figure in both boxing and social media, stirred conversation by claiming that a rematch between Pacquiao and Mayweather would look very different today. He believes Manny's recent activity, sharpness, and hunger give him the edge. Meanwhile, Mayweather has been out of true competition for years. Salt Papi argues that Manny's comeback has made him the more dangerous fighter in 2025.
Have you spoken to Manny recently? I know you're friends with him.
No, I haven't spoken to him, no.
What would you want to see him do next?
Fight Floyd Mayweather or Gervonta Tank.
You think he beats Tank, near prime Tank Davis?
We'll see. Styles make fights, so we just don't know.
What about Mayweather versus Pacquiao too?
Yeah, that'll be a good fight. Manny is still active.
Pacquiao's showing against Barrios was a powerful reminder of why he's considered a generational great. His speed, angles, and volume punching put pressure on Barrios throughout. While Barrios fought cautiously, Pacquiao remained the aggressor, landing combinations and keeping fans on their feet. Many observers felt Manny outworked his opponent and deserved more credit on the scorecards. His energy and movement didn't just look good for his age, they looked elite by any standard.
I think Manny's always been good at that. And my son really pointed it out perfectly. He was still good at it. He was still good at it. I think he was stealing some rounds at the end. Whether he deserved them or he didn't deserve them, whatever. They were close rounds. He might have stole them on the judges' cards. What we shouldn't forget is he's a special guy. And he put a special performance. I never saw calves on the legs of somebody that big. I mean, it's incredible. I thought early on he stumbled a little bit. I thought his legs were stumbling a little bit, like you might see in a 46-year-old, a little bit. But at the end, they got the act together. He used them pretty good. He used them pretty damn good. What I think he also did was maybe a little bit of, I think the word illusion is too powerful, but I'd say a little misleading, where he threw those real fast punches like my son said. they weren't quality punches like they used to be, where there was real impact and real power at the end of them. They were more like just quick punches. And they weren't all being impactful. They weren't all landing clean. Some did, but they weren't all landing clean. And they definitely weren't landing with real power. They really weren't.
Some have questioned why Pacquiao would return to the ring, suggesting money may be the motive. After all, he's already secured his legacy and Hall of Fame status. With nothing left to prove, critics wonder if the risks of boxing at this stage in life are truly worth it. They argue that the physical demands of boxing are too dangerous for a man his age, unless there's a major payday involved.
That's not what happened. Barrios was so tentative in this fight. He was essentially standing there for some of the exchanges. Manny Pacquiao came out and did what Manny Pacquiao does. By the way, credit to Manny. At 46, he still had some feet. He was moving, dancing on Mario Barrios. He was throwing combination punches going forward on Mario Barrios. And when he wasn't doing that, he was countering Mario Barrios, who looked like a stick in the mud. He looked like he couldn't even get out of first gear because Manny was hitting with combinations. Were they hurting super bad? Maybe not. Some of them definitely were. Had a mouse under the eye of Mario Barrios, but others were just flurries, and they were keeping Barrios at bay. And when Barrios was throwing one, Pacquiao was throwing three. When Barrios would throw out his jab, Manny would counter with his lead right hand, stepping on the inside plane, doing all the old Manny shit. It was pretty cool to see. And honestly, even with the majority draw, it's a win for Manny because, damn, if he can do that off a 3-year layoff at 46, that's pretty telling for one, where the sport of boxing is when your world champ can't beat 46-year-old politician Manny Pacquiao. But two, just how great he was. 8-division world champion, started his career at 106, I think, comes up to 147. What are we talking about?
Manny has consistently pushed back against claims that he's returning for financial reasons. Known for his philanthropy, he's donated to hospitals and disaster relief efforts across the Philippines. He insists his return is about passion and purpose, not profit. Pacquiao wants to inspire people and prove that greatness has no expiration date. With his performance against Barrios behind him, fans now wonder who he'll face next, and whether the boxing legend still has one more historic chapter to write.
I became a world champion and I realized that this is the time that I can help my family. Before that, we don't have food to eat in one day. We just drink a lot of water to survive. And I remember one time, my young brother is 5 years old back then, and he was crying like in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon. He's crying because he's hungry. He's asking for food. We don't eat breakfast. We don't eat lunch. He don't understand what is. When you're telling him no money, we have no money to buy food, and he's crying like, "Mom, I'm hungry." Like he's crying, and I look to my mom and look at his eyes, and the tear flow in his eyes, and then I feel so sad and like. And of course, I'm crying also because hungry. We drink water just to survive. That's our past. So that's why I always told them that, Manny Pacquiao is Manny Pacquiao, but I don't have the right to become arrogant, to become boastful. I want to stay humble because we've been there. We came from nothing.
Manny Pacquiao's return has sparked more than just headlines. It's reignited the belief that age doesn't define greatness. Whether you agree with the decision in the Barrios fight or not, one thing is clear, Pacquiao is still a force in boxing. But we want to hear from you. Do you think Manny should keep fighting? Should there be a rematch? Or is it time for one final farewell fight against a big name? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on Manny Pacquiao's next move and more breaking boxing news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next round.